that's going to look very different when I'm provoked. And what I mean by being provoked is that there's a lot of people, including the person who made this accusation, right? There's a lot of people who confuse being strong with disrespect, right? And you know these people. These are the people who speak loudly, right? They're always ready to fight. They don't shy away from physical blows. They're always ready to do the most, right? And these are the people who, if you notice, when they have issues with other people, they start the smearing campaign. These are the people that they can't go toe to toe with you about what the problem actually is. When they go toe to toe with you, they go to toe with you about who you are, right? Or who they perceive you to be. So this is when insults come up, right? Yeah, well, you this, and go ahead and this, and there's nothing there, my friend, right? You're just being disrespectful. And there's nothing strong about being disrespectful. You can be strong and respectful. You don't have to smear my name. You don't have to talk bad about me. You don't have to slander me. If you really have a point that should be heard, talk it out without those things. And that's what I mean by being provoked. When I'm provoked in that way, when I'm being treated unfairly, when you're being unfair to me, then that's going to impact not my self-awareness of the role I played in the situation, but I'm not going to apologize for how I handled how you provoked me, if that makes sense. And I think that sometimes there's a misconception about that. One of the other obstacles that I think happens with individuals that display a lack of accountability is the ego. I think that the ego is the enemy of intimacy and successful relationships, let me tell you. And I think we all have a sense of ego. I think that all confident people have levels of that, but I think that people whose ego is a little overinflated, you know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. I think those people, they're more worried about protecting that ego than fixing something in their relationships. And that is very dangerous, right? Because when someone with an overinflated ego comes around a partner that really